Hello everyone, good morning. How are you? Listen to me witter for a few minutes while we get people on and people join in. Usual introductions first of all. Hello, my name's Karen. You hopefully know me by now. Might be one or two new people. And I am part of Get Moving. Like the backwards banner up there, it's not actually backwards, it's just the video and I haven't figured out how to flip it round the right way round yet. Sorry. So I'm part of Get Moving and we help people get moving, like the name says. Particularly interested in people who might not think they can move properly. People with disabilities, elderly, people who are recovering from injury, rehab, with medical conditions. We have a lot of stroke survivors, people with Parkinson's, MS, so on, so forth. People who have difficulty moving. We want to help them get them moving again, because getting moving is really, really important for physical, mental, emotional health, everything. So don't forget, we do this every weekday. It's Friday today, isn't it? A couple of days off. We do it every weekday at 11 o'clock. And do my my amazing social media bit now. Please share this video with people. You can share it right now, you can share it after we finish, or better still, you can share both times. Share it to your public feeds, whatever they are. Share it to your local groups, your local committees, your great Aunt Doris who lives out in Mongolia. Share it all over the place. So that's enough wittering for me for the moment then, I think. Oh, before we start, I've just written it down here. Big shout out to Mark and Say Aphasia, his group Say Aphasia. Mark is a top bloke. I've known him for a few years now. He comes and does all the classes with us. Say Aphasia is a group especially for people who have trouble speaking, have difficulty speaking. And hopefully, Anna, you're going to put the link in the comments below, I hope. So do me a favour. Go see the website, see what they're up about, see what they're up to, and say hello. Right then, let's get things going then, shall we? It's cold. I've got my door open, so I'm keeping my hat on until I warm up a bit, okay? Because it's nippy. So, movement. We can do all these exercises standing or seated. It's entirely up to you. They'll work suitably for both people, both sets of people. It's a warm-up we do before every single one of our exercise classes. It's a nice standard warm. It works like a charm. It's designed just to get your entire body moving. So, whether you are standing or whether you are sitting, it does not matter. But first of all, we're going to get our legs moving. So I want you to join in with me, okay? We are going to march our feet up and down like so if we're seated. Or if we're standing, we're going to march our legs up and down like so. We're going to do 20 steps. Near enough. See how many I can count up to. So with me then, are you ready to get your legs moving? In 3, 2, 1, off we go. So marching on the spot. Getting your knees nice and high. As I said a million times, big moves are good moves. So we're going to make these moves as big as we can. Now, it doesn't matter if it is small move. If you can only do a small movement, do a small movement. But if you can, do a slightly bigger one, and doing as big as you can get away with. Because as I say, big moves are good moves. And I think that is 20. So well done. We're going to move now from our lower half to our upper half, getting the shoulders moving. Again, seated or standing, your choice which. Easier version is rolling your shoulders back like so, lifting them up, squeezing them back and down. If we can, again, the bigger the move, the better. We can make them as big as we can. Again, 20 of them. So with me, join in with me. 3, 2, 1, away we go. Rolling the arms back, or just rolling the shoulders back. Your choice which, but get them going as best you can. That's it. So this is number 4. I'm counting on my fingers because I can't multitask, and I'm going to keep on wittering because it gets a bit boring just watching someone moving on a screen. So I'm going to try and keep up the random, stupid jokes and commentary for as much as I can. If I am really annoying, then by all means, you can mute the sound. Just switch me off. Still do the moves, obviously, but you don't need to listen to my inane chatter, because I know it's an acquired taste. So don't forget, we're going to reach our arms up, back, and down. We're thinking about the shoulder blades squeezing back behind us, not just flapping the arms around like so, but from the shoulders, reaching up, reaching back, reaching down. The bigger the move you can do, the better. Now I think this is number 15, so we'll do 5 more. That's it, stretching up and back. The bigger the move, the better. We do whatever we can do as long as we do it. Actually, that's something we're going to come back to at the end. That's 19 and 20. Nicely done. Okay, hopefully you can feel your shoulders, your upper body just a little bit warmed up, moving nicely. So we're going to go back down to the lower half. If we're seated, we're now going to kick our legs out from the knees out like so. Just kick them out and back, kick them out and back. If, however, we are standing, we're going to flick our heels back towards the bum. And we'll do 20 of them. So off we go. So again, you do the biggest move that you can get away with. If need be, start small. And then gradually build it up as and when you can. But we're getting our knees moving, loosening those joints, and using the muscles in the backs of our thighs there. So getting them up. This is number 15, I think. 16. Well done. 19 and 20. Outstanding. So hopefully you can feel that moving the knees and using the muscles of the back half there. If we were seated, you'd feel it in the front half there. Anyway, right, what we've got next? Twisting. Again, either seated or standing. We're going to fold our arms, sit tall, no slouching, or stand tall, no slouching. Fold our arms and twist our body one way and the other way. Again, big moves what we're after. We'll do 20 of these. So away we go. Twist 1, twist 2, 3. So again, we're thinking shoulders coming forwards, so the whole body moves. Common mistake, should I say? Yeah, common mistake, I'll say, is not using the body, but just flapping the arms like so. See, my body's not moving? We don't want that. We want the body to twist, So think shoulder, shoulder, and shoulder. Remember, big moves are what we're after. That's 20, I think. Nicely done. So, again, moving from the top half back down to the bottom half. Aha, the best one, the double tap. We covered this in a bit more detail yesterday, I think. Days are running into each other now. It's difficult to tell. But in one of the previous videos we did, we covered this. So, either just marching on spot like you've done already, or kicking your heels back like we've done already. But if you can, lift the knee up twice, like so. Again, if we're seated, lifting that knee up twice before it hits the floor. So keep it off the floor until it goes down. 20 of these. 3, 2, 1, away we go. So again, if you find this one difficult, some people do, don't worry. As I think it was yesterday, we covered the progressions, all the stepping stones, towards being able to do this better. So have a look down through the feed beneath you, or in the description of this video, I've put, it's either up there or down there, I've put a link to the website, and that's going to have all the old videos in a nice big archive there, easy to find. Because I know that after a while, scrolling through a Facebook feed becomes a little bit monotonous. So use a link up there or down there, and it'll take you to all the previous videos. But I say we covered this, all the progressions on how to make it easier and better for you. I think this is number 20. Fantastic. Okay, side bends. So one arm goes down and we're bending the body sideways. And then the other side goes down, bending the body sideways. If we're seated, guess what? It's exactly the same thing. Reaching down, and if you can, for everyone, lifting the arm up as well. This makes it a bigger move. So as one arm goes down, if you can, other arm comes up. We'll do 20 of these. So away we go. Reaching over 1, 2, 3. So we're going to do 20 of these. These are 20 singles. So Keith from Keith from Ilkley, he always likes to know if we are doing singles or doubles. In this case, we're doing singles. So a big shout out to my Ilkley posse. You know who you are. Give a little shout out in the comments below if you are there. That's number 10. And if you know Keith and his doubles and singles, just in the comments below, just shout out, hello Keith. That's 14, I think. 15. So again, we're stretching over. Nice big moves, as big as we can get it. 17, 18, 19, and one for luck. 20. Fantastic. Okay then. Ankles and balance. If we are seated, ankles, I want you to bend and point your ankles like so. If you want, you can use a target on the floor, point your toes, heels, toes, heels, and then the other side, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels. You choose how you're going to do it as long as that ankle is moving. If we're standing, same idea, but with an added thing of balance. Easy version, feet apart. Harder version, feet narrow, like you're walking on a tightrope. But I want you to walk forward with me now. Come on with me. Heels and toes. So hold on to a wall, a chair, a sofa, or something if you have to. But big ankle movements, heels, toes, as you're walking forward, balancing as best as you can. I'm going to do one more step before I run out of room, and then going backwards, the same idea, but this time, toes, heels, toes, heels. So again, a big ankle movement, but a lot of balance as well. And because the second time's always better than the first time, we're going to do that again. So moving forwards again, balancing as best you can, heels, toes, walking forwards. You may have heard me in the past mention second time is always better than the first time. It's true. And again, I'm going to come on to that in a little bit later. Going backwards, toes, heels, keeping that balance. Big movements from the ankles there. One more step for me because I'll run out of room and I lose my balance right at the very end. Nicely done. So that's our tightrope walking, and then the last bit, fast feet. If we are seated, we're sat down and we're going to move our feet fast, just tapping up and down like so. Start slow if you want, and then build up momentum, build for speed, and then away you go. It's up to you. If we're standing, same idea. Sorry, you're back. My Wi-Fi just cut out for a sec there. I just realised I've forgotten something. I didn't write it down. I've forgotten one of the exercises. We're going to do that one next. Okay, I know there's lots of you shouting and screaming, saying I've forgotten something. We'll come to it next. So if we're standing, fast feet standing is going to be like so. Again, you can start off steady and build up the speed. It's up to you. But we're going to do 10 seconds of it. So are you ready? Sorry, bad Wi-Fi. So we're going to start again. 10 seconds of fast feet. So remember, start slow, build up. Okay, are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, and away we go. Fast feet. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Halfway there. Nice and quick. Keep them going, keep them going, keep them going. And 10. Well done. Okay, give your legs a bit of a shake. Hopefully they were moving nicely. And we're going to do it second time, because the second time is always better than the first time. You'll hear me say that a lot, like a stuck record. So again, either sat down or stood up. Get your feet moving nice and fast. We're going to go again in 3, 2, 1, and away we go. Fast feet, up and down, nicely going quick. Tap dancing away. 5 more seconds to go. Keep them going. Nearly there. Legs starting to ache now. And 10. Very, very nicely done. Okay, take a second to catch your breath, because like I said, stupidly, I forgot one of the exercises. I don't know why I didn't write it down on my board there. So it's the best exercise. The sit stand or the squat. So if you're seated, well, we're going to stand you up now. If you're seated, move the front of your chair, tuck your feet underneath you, make sure you're next to something solid if you have to be, that's fine. Hold on to anything or anyone for support, but you're just going to stand up tall. Let's stand on my mic cable, and I sit back down again. Harder version if you want. No chair, but exactly the same. You squat down low, stand up nice and high. Guess what? We're going to do 20 of these as well. Are you ready? So with me, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Squat down low, stand up high. Nice and low, nice and high. Now again, low is a relative term. It's unique to every single one of you. If we can only do a small move there, that's fine. Just do that small move. But we will practice it, and slowly but surely, probably over days, weeks, months, we'll manage to go down lower and bigger and a better move. So this is really important in being able to stand up out of chairs, climb stairs, go downstairs, get out and about when we can eventually get out and about again. The stronger our legs are, the better our joints are, the more mobile we're going to be. And strong legs and practicing this move is going to make the legs and the joints, the knees, the hips, better. So start as small as you need, but then build up from there. 2 more for fun. And last one. 20. Very nicely done. So that is the exercise bit over and done with. Well done. Congratulations. You've done it. Slightly changed order because, as I say, I forgot one of them till the end. I didn't write them down properly. Silly me. But that's the warm-up we do before every single one of our training sessions. It's really good at getting everything going. Question we were asked yesterday, actually: how often can we do this? How often should we do this? The answer is the more the merrier. The more times you can do it, the better. You can re-watch the videos, you can do it by yourself, whatever. Just do it as often as you can. Now I'm very quickly now going to just talk over the past few times I've done moves, squats, balance, stuff like that. This, I'm just going to talk to you and try and help you understand a concept here. It's a major concept that we follow in Get Moving. The concept is just do the thing, because the second time is always better than the first time. I've used that phrase a lot. The second time is always better, because it's true. Very, very common thing that happens with everybody, myself included. When we try something new, the first time we do it, it's going to be a bit rubbish. We're going to be a bit useless at it. We'll do it wrong. It won't work. It'll crash and burn. We'll embarrass ourselves, all those kind of things. And that's normal. That's going to happen to everybody. But if we just stop there, we'll never improve at it. And I'm talking about exercise or learn to drive the car or just everything in life. If we just try things once, we'll be a bit rubbish and we'll never improve. We've got to practice it again and again and again. So that's why the second time is always better than the first time. We do it once, accept the fact it's going to be a bit rubbish, but make sure you do it again. And that second time, it'll just be a little bit better. Third time, it'll be better again. 10th time, you'll be improving quite a lot by then. So keep on going, keep on trying, keep on improving. So I've got things written on my list down here. Don't give up on the first go. Give everything at least 3 tries. Everything in life. Do things in life at least 3 times. First time will be rubbish. Second time you'll be better. Third time you'll be getting into the swing of things by then. Think of those first few times as just rehearsals. Like in theatre or TV and stuff like that, they'll have rehearsals. They practice it a few times. And the first few rehearsals will be a bit rubbish. Sarah, you're in the comments down below. You're a resident thespian. You're our panto queen. So please tell everyone if your rehearsals are any good at the start. I've seen her rehearsals. They're always rubbish. But by the end, by panto night, it's awesome. But we've got to go through those rehearsals first of all. So give things practice, practice, practice. Make it as easy as you need to start off with. Accept the fact it's going to be a bit rubbish on that first go. Don't be embarrassed about it. Don't be shy about it. But give it a go. Make it as easy as you can, as easy as you need. So I've got some little ideas here. Make things slower than normal. Doing things fast can sometimes be a bit difficult. So do it slower than normal and gradually build up speed. Do things smaller than normal and then gradually build up the size. I always keep saying big moves are good moves. That's true, but we start off with small ones. And as we improve, it becomes bigger. So start as small as you need and gradually build up. Start lighter than normal. That's for things like if we are using any kind of weights or anything, any kind of resistance. Start lighter than normal and then gradually build up the resistance. Basically make it easier. Start easier than normal. Get a few under your belt, get some experience under your belt, and each time you do it, it will improve. Gain practice, gain experience. That's the key. If we give something a go, find it difficult, get a bit embarrassed, get a bit shy, totally understandable, but then not try anymore, we're not going to improve. Gain experience. Build a rhythm or momentum. So for example, the fast feet, say, if you're having trouble getting them going, tripping over your own feet or something, start slow, nice and steady. And when that's okay, build up a bit of rhythm. Hear that beat like a drummer and build it up, build it up, build up, build up, build up, and build up gradually. How long it takes to build up the rhythm is entirely up to you. Again, it's unique. It might take you a few seconds to build yourself up. It might take a few minutes. It might take a few days, weeks, months, years. The time scale is unique, but the principle is the same. Start easy, slower, smaller, lighter, and gradually build them up. And finally, just do the thing. We won't get better at something by avoiding it. So if we have trouble doing the fast feet or the tight ropes or the squatting, if we avoid doing that, we won't get any better. So just do the thing. However, it doesn't matter how, just do the thing, because the second time is always better than the first time. And I say it's an important concept for us to get moving. It is so important that we kind of just stuck it on a t-shirt. It's our unofficial logo, unofficial tagline. It's true. And you can apply that to exercise or pretty much anything in life. And so apply these concepts of second time is always better to all these exercises. If you're having trouble with any of these warm-ups, practice this afternoon. Go back and just do 1 or 2 of them again. Start steady and build up. Just practice it, and by Monday, I guarantee you will be better than you are now. And speaking of Monday, I shall see you then. Have a fantastic weekend. Oh, yeah, don't forget, like, comment down below, share this around to whatever groups, whatever organizations, whatever family members, whatever friends you have. Just share it out, let everyone know. Hopefully you found it useful. I'm sure you did. So have a fantastic weekend. Thank you very much once again, and we'll see you again on Monday, 11 o'clock, back here. And so, thank you. Bye-bye.